Oh, I think she should hit him right in the dome.
Order!
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, listen, we back in these bloody Invincible streets. This is episode 6. This has been a very excellent season 3. How you feeling, my guy?
Same thing. We have been off to the races. And listen, is somebody trying to come for the X-Men 97 crown?
I mean, yo, they over there warming up. They stretching. Like, hey, listen, make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Rekkai. We're going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started. Damn.
That's how you do it. You just open up with one to the slobber knocker.
Wasn't tracking your transformations.
It's not his job to track my transformations. And it's not yours either.
You remember Paul?
We had a place of our own. We could just be together.
Now we just have to figure out how to afford it. A superhero.
Grossed out coming and see my mama playing tonsil hockey with some dude. Like,
Uncle Scott, hold up your hands again. I want to do the thing.
It's okay, Jess. Here.
Oh.
So cool.
It takes what, like
Make a bigger one.
potential energy and turns it into kinetic, something like that.
I'm gonna grab a coffee before I come up. Want anything?
Nah, I'm good.
I see bro just put on his red shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's like, this
You're
is
right.
foreshadowing.
Damn. Oh, this was the first fight. Wasn't it? With Mark and his dad? Yeah.
Oh,
Yup.
No. Jessica.
oh, and that was the woman and the child that was in there.
Yup. That's how you make a supervillain. Damn.
And now the title of the episode makes a whole lot of sense.
Oh, they're holding up meat chunks. Oh, I'm sorry. That's awful. Yeah. Nah, that's a super villain origin story if I've ever seen one.
Yep. And see, and that was the thing that always got me about Mark.
District
you know,
Attorney
and that's
Barnett.
part of being young. There's a certain amount of hypocrisy in the shit he says.
And you are?
Scott Duvall. I've been calling your office about the Invincible case. I sent you the petition my wife and I did. We gathered over.
Mr. Duvall, I'm very busy. I just simply don't have the...
Wait, please. She raised me after our parents died.
Mm.
If he's so innocent, then open an investigation. Let a jury decide. Give us justice.
Mm.
I'm very sorry for your loss, but there's nothing I can do. Our laws don't apply in situations like this.
Dang. Oof.
Super villain time.
Mm-hmm. I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm gonna get this justice.
He's working at the GDA. Because he had to do his own research into, like you said, he said, how we know that?
Mm-hmm.
Test 36. Charging biotherm power capacitor now.
Biotherm capacitor.
50% charge and holding.
That's going to mean something to him.
Complete discharge.
He going to do something. He going to experiment on himself. He going to soup his powers up. But yeah, he going to get him some of that.
Of course there's gonna be inventory miscounts at the pace they're working us.
Mm.
They accuse us of making mistakes or losing equipment while heroes like him leave thousands dead in their wake.
Dog with a bone.
I mean, anyone else smashes their way into the Pentagon, they're either dead or locked away for life.
Facts.
Not to walk out, no harm, no foul.
Exactly.
Exactly.
is the only real weapon we've got right now if more Viltrumites show up. Till 2A grows up, at least.
2A, huh?
Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's Viltrumite 2A. Yeah, because Mark is 2 and Nolan was 1.
If I can survive on an all-plant diet,
real?
so can you.
Damn. my man horned or whatever it was, snorted on that one.
Careful. You gotta look out for other people. He hates listening to me so much.
Who wants to listen to their older brother?
That's right. He just wants to punch shit.
If the place gets trashed, we can't have burgers after you're done. Got it.
Yeah, make it make sense.
Easy, just like that.
Wait, are you just using me as a... Hey! I'm not your training dummy!
He said, sure you are.
Someone tougher.
When you're ready.
I'm ready now.
Y'all here have me fighting the Elephant Man, Rocket Dennis.
Fight the elephant a bunch of times, too. It's good practice.
That was before Dad did all of that.
That's wild. I'd be mad too if I was an elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before all that.
Is that their version of Rhino?
Yeah.
But he saved a lot of people before that, right? Doesn't that count?
Yeah. Dad probably saved more lives than he took.
That does not matter.
Yeah.
So he never gets to say he's sorry? He's a bad guy forever?
Saying
But people think that, don't they?
Yes.
They don't know about Thraxa, or the Viltrum Empire, or anything that happened since Dad left. All they know is he tried to take over and killed a lot of people.
You can make them understand.
Oliver.
He got his own problems.
I think because of my Thraxan side, I have, like, a really good memory. I remember everything from when I was little. My mom hugging me, and Dad humming songs and flying me around the palace. Then how bad can he be if my mom loved him and had me with him? Dad did all that bad stuff. She must have known he was good inside.
From the mouth of babes.
But he was two different people. One was the dad you and I knew when we were kids. The other was a Viltrumite, who had a mission to do even if that meant hurting a lot of people.
So which one is the real Dad?
He's still evolving.
Ooh, if they don't get a superhero therapist.
Invincible!
Listen to him. Look at him.
Have you no shame for what you've done?
You know whose voice that is? That's Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad.
From Breaking Bad, yeah.
You will pay for your crimes against humanity. Powerplex.
And that terrible Need for Speed movie.
We don't talk about that.
Was much better this time.
My man is really cosplaying right now.
he should work on cosplay and getting his ass whooped because.
Is that his wife? That must be his wife condoning this type of action. Maybe not.
He's gonna turn on a light bulb and want to take on.
Let me store enough power to hurt him. But there's no going back.
Boy,
I know this is difficult.
Did he go to the same costume maker?
Jessica
Heroes are us.
meant everything to me too.
Oh. Hey, at least your wife ride or die. You gonna be wrong, be strong wrong.
Yeah, because he was just loud with it. Oh, son.
Keep going.
This some kind of weird ass acupuncture.
Some masochist stuff going on right now.
Even though, but if it gave me some power like this, I might go for a little bit of that, like Holmes.
That's all of them.
The hammer.
The hammer?
So he gonna go out with a sledgehammer?
What the hell?
Again, harder.
Oh, you gotta be a masochist for this.
Oh, that's what she should hit him right in the dome.
Damn!
Ooh. But he still got to release that engine. He can really kill her. Electro.
Okay.
It's like Timu Electro.
So the more you get your ass whooped, the stronger you get.
I don't look like he's strong. It looks like he got some Timu vibranium.
So much.
Me too.
Oh, you got a baby too? And you making these choices?
Look up Jack. I'll go get him. You get changed.
I had a hint of understanding up until I realized he had a baby.
The level of obsession and crazy, and the fact that she's in on it too. Just
Mark and Eve say I need to learn the basics, except I already learned the basics ages ago. Ow!
all this dude is seeing himself become the bad guy that he wants to put down.
4, so I didn't exactly ace it.
Oh, come on. It sounds like you're doing well in your courses.
Yeah, now I want some spaghetti.
Since Mark dropped out, I need college updates from someone.
Dinner's delicious, Paul. Thanks for cooking.
Oh, Paul there too? Okay.
Yeah.
So, your mom tells me you and Eve started a business.
Paul's a CIA agent.
Yeah, something fishy, right?
You get it. You know what I mean.
All of us laughing. He's like, he's lame as hell.
Hated myself as soon as I said it. Like real estate and superheroing are even in the same universe.
That part. That's exactly what I was thinking.
He's trying, though. Yeah.
Because we aren't saving the world doesn't mean our jobs aren't important.
But they're not the same thing.
No. Not even close.
It's good for all three of them to realize that there's a world out there that's not just aliens and supervillains.
That's true. That's true.
How can I relate to them? They save the world. I can't measure up to that.
You're doing the wrong peace measuring contest. Like,
And as long as you're here, that's what matters.
You're incredible. You know that?
You'll never be their daddy, though.
Let me help you with that.
Hey, let go!
What have I said about flying in the house?
he was spied behind the pots and the pans on the ceiling. That is funny. Yeah, he need to realize that he shouldn't be trying to be their daddy. This boy right here, he needs severe therapy too. Even to the music. He got his emo crow music on.
I kind of like the score though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It fits for him.
Yeah.
This kind of emo music fits for the dude who's mentally unstable.
Word?
So of course nobody was hurt when he
How
just
does
did
he
that.
not break bones?
Because he's a natural vibranium, he's natural dampener or something.
You're all giving me the perfect birthday gift, which is the look on your faces as I beat you over.
Hey, to be a regular human, you gotta take the wins you can get.
Oh,
take it how you can.
She's a good friend. We go to yoga twice a week, and you're both adults.
That part.
Mark!
Amber, how's it going?
Like he wanted a hug, but he wasn't sure how that was gonna go. Like,
but you really didn't get it until you were older.
Exactly, because it's got so many levels to it.
and look at Amber's like, okay, I hate this shit right now.
I guess I have a type. I guess you do.
Let's talking
You
more
do.
bowling.
He's like, I need to beat all y'all's ass.
Let's go. Shoes on, people.
Damn, how's he a cyborg and bowl that damn bad?
Trash.
I mean, we're both smiling, so things must be okay.
Way to be adult.
Take it easy on
That right
Kyle
there is
bowling,
growth.
okay?
It's
No
maturity.
superpowers.
He's like, hell, you need to tell William that. William is beating everybody's ass.
I don't know. Some crazy supervillain's freaking out downtown.
He's like, ah, shit, time to go to work. Time to make the biscuits.
I don't want to hurt anyone. All I want is
Come on, are we here to celebrate William's birthday or not?
Right. I knew he was about to say him.
What? I can take a night off. You know there's other heroes out there, right?
Wow.
This is about the thousands of people murdered.
Oh.
Other lives destroyed. Why is above the law? Does never pay. Where is it? Where people are? I want justice. I want.
Yeah.
Okay, that was he right there. I like that.
You want things, but you don't have them. It's an emotion that connects all living beings.
This dude, stay on stupid.
Or the costume that I fabricate from my own body tissues that appears to be clothing, but is very much not clothing.
So you're really naked?
So you naked right now is what you're saying.
Defeater of evil and friend to small animals, but not cats, everywhere.
I want Invincible.
Oh, that's why you said his name so many times earlier.
This is your last warning.
And this is your second punch.
Damn.
Yeah, Ryukin? Why is his design looks like Firestorm?
He's doing the same thing Invincible was doing. I mean, obviously, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Damn, he slumped you.
Yeah, we need backup. The Powerplex guy just
Mr.
killed.
Fantastic.
Got a case of the slumpies.
Hey, I warned him. I said I didn't want to fight.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There's something when you actually put yourself in other people's shoes.
Shapesmith. My name is Shapesmith.
Got his ass whooped.
Whoa out.
Yeah. It's the broken rubber band man.
God. How could I forget?
Yeah, there's a baby in the house,
He's
bro.
gonna attack him at a memorial.
Jack, no. Daddy's sorry.
Because you're a villain.
Jack.
Yeah, babies and dogs can sense villainy.
Speeches do you think they'll make in Invincible's honor tomorrow?
He'll be there.
What is his
Why is she putting a battery in his back like this?
Debbie, we're gonna be late. Oh, hi, Eve. Hey, you know.
Hey, what's going on,
That
L7?
might be a bit much for me.
Don't worry, Paul. We're taking the car.
Oh, thank God.
You didn't ask enough questions, my boy.
It's off or you lose your tie.
I won't lose it.
He ain't listening to you. You're not the boss of me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oliver.
Out. Yeah.
Fine.
He just opened the door and got into it from a couple thousand feet up. Just,
Now I'm moving this way. I'm doing this thing. Hell yes.
Yeah, they could have kept that song.
A little to your left.
It's like
But you're not gonna tell me
somebody
what
from another country who's like,
It's
oh,
a
this
surprise.
is heat. Garbage.
No boy, no.
Either a hat, a sash, or belt. I thought a belt was the least strange.
So, girl, this that new Gucci. Everybody ain't up on this.
Does that mean?
It worked. I thought maybe
That
I'd
man love
need to
you.
fine-tune the...
Yeah,
Oh, that's the
which
super
is weird,
W.
'cause
Yeah, you.
I'll never bring it up again.
Rudy,
Yes.
thank you.
He's like, you just stopped me from getting that Benjamin Buttons type shit having going on. Yeah.
Look at your little family coming together.
He's in love with an 8-year-old who turns into Andre the Giant when she uses her powers. That's some real shit. I was like,
That's definitely a type.
yeah.
I knew it. You felt it too.
But that's not why I'm here.
She's like, that was just indigestion.
Why are you here?
Because I'm quitting, Rex.
Oh,
shit.
didn't see that coming.
Yeah. I thought she was going to say something completely different.
Yeah, I thought she was supposed to like, come get this.
I thought she was ready, you know what I'm saying? She's ready for the bus down, to drop down and get an eagle on.
Thank you all for coming. We never knew that our streets...
That many people there, they don't give a shit. It's like, it is Chicago, so This type of devastation happens every day, so.
Not so long ago.
Does everyone here hate Dad?
Oliver, it's not
about your pops right now.
They hate
Give me
him
the
too.
microphone. Elizabeth Volpe, Dominic Bassett, Joshua Schultz.
See how people are running?
Come and face Powerplex.
Did he say his name is Powerplex?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
let me handle
Oliver's about to mess this up. I can feel it.
Eve's right. That man is disturbed. He'll only make things worse.
Facts.
This isn't about you today, so let's calm down before anyone gets hurt. Okay, you're coming with me.
Right, don't make me put you in a box.
No.
Look at what y'all doing on a memorial. Boy, I swear.
Get justice.
You better get just these hands.
Look, Mark is like, you got one more time to get my girl. And it's home like
That
Donkey
part.
Kong. Mark is like, well, we're going to see how strong you get when I punch your ass to the moon. Yeah, change the construct, Eve. There you go.
Okay.
Guardians.
You guys can take it from here.
Do not hit his ass.
Oh, hey! You're that very angry man from the other night.
That is very angry man.
Okay. I just knew Oliver was going to be in there and mess it up.
Nah, I was like, let me get some of that.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna bust this dude out.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you can't hurt anyone else, Sparky.
I didn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, because you got your ass beat first.
Damn. Uh-oh. That's all he needed. He ain't need much.
Stop it. I said stop it. We'll make you stop.
Yeah, don't shoot him. That'll make it worse.
That's for what? You asked for it. He about to beat your ass like a piñata. Yeah, Invincible Oliver coming this time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
And if Oliver shows up, you ain't gonna be no time to understand it.
And both of them are gonna think that they the hero.
Here.
That's the thing. If you see Eve like flying around, and then you see this redhead girl, you can't ain't nobody put two and two together and be like, that's the same. She didn't even put on no glasses like Superman or nothing. They just
I never really thought about all these people.
that many redhead, green-eyed girls.
Seeing the names, everyone here for the event, all this. It's like so much more than I thought.
Yeah.
You was too busy judging Darkwing.
That part.
But shouldn't I be seeing stuff like this? Shouldn't we really understand the consequences of what we do?
Come on now. Come on, Mark.
He was unwell.
But maybe that's because of what my dad and I did to someone he loved.
That's right.
If he had hurt people here today, wouldn't that still be my fault?
Look at the growth on that.
100
that young
times
boy.
about quitting, about opening a bar or buying a farm or getting a job somewhere where people aren't trying to.
I mean, she almost died. Well, they both almost died.
Oh, sure. Let's quit being superheroes and just be nobodies. Sounds awesome.
Yeah, y'all both took super L's too.
I don't know.
I don't want to spend my last night here cooped up in your room fighting.
He said, I got a different idea.
I'll miss this view.
This is not what I was thinking of.
I'm asking you to think about what you want your life to be. And maybe that it doesn't have to be just this until we both get killed.
Again.
I don't want to go back out there and just wait for it to happen again, because it's going to happen again.
Yeah, I mean, she's not lying.
We might not make it.
Yeah.
I've done my part.
On a long enough timeline, you are going to catch that L.
Are you happy, Rex?
Am I happy? What does that even mean?
Dying over and over again so other people can live the lives we never get?
I don't get to be happy. That's just the way it is.
You deserve better.
Do you know what my last name is? My real last name. It's Sloan. The government changed it when they bought me from my parents.
Damn.
Then they erased everything else about me when they made me into this. Rexplode isn't some secret identity. It is my identity. It's all I've got. All I've ever had. I won't have anything left.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, well, then I guess you don't know me as well as you think you do.
I'm still leaving.
I respect the decision. That's a lot, especially after the type of L she took. I mean, you know,
you still gonna get some of this loving though.
Yeah. I mean, you take that kind of loss. You deserve the choice to be like, do you want to do that again?
Yeah. Hell no.
It's over.
Go back to our town and fight pickpockets.
I failed.
We'll come up with something. There's still time.
She's sus.
His wife's still putting that battery in his back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna fight them, but you and Jack should go.
No. This isn't over yet.
I don't understand her.
What is her deal?
We raided his house an hour ago. Apparently, he's been tracking you for months.
Well, at least I know who was sending those orbs after me.
I'm afraid those weren't his.
Great. I know you've already done a lot, but I'd like to meet Scott.
You know, here's the thing. I bet Cecil does know that Donald's doing all this.
He escaped as we were transporting him to Peyton Penitentiary.
What?
But don't worry, we'll have him back in custody before he can...
Who's that?
Invincible! I tried to keep this between us. Between you, the killer, would run so deep.
Dang.
So I took a page from your book.
Oh, that's the play.
Is enough to motivate you to do the right thing. And if it's not...
Dang, he took the baby up too? That's wild.
He's wild.
That's just...
Jack, I'm so sorry.
Careful. Go slow.
Remember, they have to believe I kidnapped you. It's the only way.
Yeah, he's sick.
All right. Once the heat's died down,
she's sick.
I'll find you.
I bet this is her plan.
Stay safe.
You want me?
You going through all that just to get your lick back? That's nuts.
Just let them go.
Jessica Duvall. Do you know that name? How about Gretchen Duvall?
I know they were your sister and niece, Scott. And I know they were killed in Chicago along with so many other people when my dad and I fought here. And for that, I'm so sorry. But hurting other people won't bring your sister and niece back.
You say I want to hurt other people? I just want to hurt you.
You don't get to lecture me about hurting people.
I know how.
That dude gonna mess around and kill his wife and his child.
Yeah.
So many others died. What makes you so special? Stop.
Dude, my name is literally Invincible.
Not
like,
until you
understand the word play.
breathing.
Oh, yeah, he better bring that building down himself. Yup.
You're the one who kills innocent people. I'm just making sure you can't ever do it again.
Dude, you are literally doing it right now.
I'm warning you.
Or what? You'll kill me like you killed everyone else?
I'm sorry. I'm getting these people out of here.
Damn.
No. Dog.
Stay there.
He gonna be so loaded up.
Ooh.
What the hell?
You're a monster!
For everything you've done!
Ooh.
Here's the crazy thing. Do you really want Mark to forget his human side? He'll bring out that Viltrumite side. Like Angstrom Levy was talking about, you don't want that Mark.
He might not be able to put it back in the box again. Oh, he's asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, look what else you cooked. Yeah, that's you, man. Yeah. It's barbecue chicken over there, man. Damn.
Ah, bro.
Oh, look at the, oh, that's awful.
That baby didn't deserve that. The mama was the one spitting in his face, and he's a monster. He got your ass flambéed. Look, now he gonna blame it on him too.
No. Yeah, he ain't coming back, bro.
You did this.
Yeah, he ain't coming back.
Oh yeah, he's a straight up supervillain now. Knock his ass to the moon. Hell with this shit. Sick of this.
Damn.
He shut him down. Did he hug him to death?
Yeah.
Boy, that's something else. But the power of love just showed up, boy. I swear.
We can't remove the discs without killing him, so rehabilitation will be.
They're like fused into him now.
Ugh.
He stubbed his toe. He can blow some shit up.
We'll make sure something like this never happens again.
You can't say that.
How?
Could I get a moment alone with him?
He's gonna say the thing.
Jessica and Gretchen. I didn't know their names before, but I remember them. I hope that's a comfort to you.
Comfort. My sister and niece are dead.
Ain't no rehabilitation for this dude.
My wife and child are dead.
You
all because of you. And you think the fact that you remember them?
No, that's not what I...
Sooner or later, I'll find my way free. And then I will find you.
And that's... That dude's taking zero accountability and responsibility for his own actions. It's somebody else.
You might want to talk.
Yeah. Remove those discs or remove his damn head. I'm sick of you.
Meanwhile, that's Angstrom Levy's stuff. Though. That's what we think, right?
That's what we think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Angstrom Levy. I know that scrotum head anywhere.
He's like he's trying to.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he went back and got the other versions of himself? Oh.
This will do.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you wanna watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Oh, this is about to get good. I'm here for that. I'm here for that level of violence. That's gonna be dope. Angstrom was like, all right, bet. I'll just go back and get all the versions of you.
And another crazy fool who done convinced all them because the mark on his planet was so evil, he done made this false narrative and it convinced all them this is the most evil mark of all of them. The only one who's actually good, and because in my head he's evil, he's gotta be evil. All the rest were evil. There's no such thing as a good one. So I need all of y'all to take him out.
How in the world did he convince them? That's what I want to know. Like, what did you sell them in order to be like, yeah, that's the move?
I don't think I've ever seen a show that so speaks to the American psyche as this damn show.
Say more.
Between this and The Boys, like the whole thing, and of course they're both on Amazon Prime. That makes so much sense. on The Boys, where people hated this past season of The Boys because it's like, wait, Homelander's the bad guy? Like, what damn show have you been watching? But of course it makes sense because the president's the good guy. Homelander can't possibly be the bad guy. You know, hell, when he was with Stormfront, and she is literally not only doing the salute, she is a bona fide certified Nazi. And that's like, oh, it's cool. But she's with Homelander. It's all good now. You know, this dude right here, Scott, speaks to how so many people operate.
Okay.
He found zero culpability, zero accountability. He had no remorse in what he was doing because in his mind, he had created this entire narrative that said, that guy's the problem. He's the one that needs to be fixed. It doesn't matter what I go through, what I have to do to fix his problem, because once I fix his problem, everything will be right with the world. I mean, I remember I was young and I had an apartment downtown, but like 2 blocks from my apartment was a clinic. And I know, you know, the algorithm be messing with it, but it's one of those clinics where, you know, young girls went when they have made a choice and they were going to make a whole different choice. If you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say the word because I don't know how the algorithm treat that.
Right.
Yeah, some smorshpin,
yeah.
You know, something.
Smorshins.
Yeah. And I remember that there were people out there. I was leaving, going to work, going somewhere, and there were people out there protesting, you know, which is their, you know, their First Amendment rights. You know, you don't like people make these choices, whatever reason that they came to that clinic. You know, whether it was, you know, on something they had done on their own, something that someone had done to them, but you don't know what the reason for. And I remember people harassing, bullying, like just going in on these people who are making this decision about their own lives. People, you know, in other cities who had pulled guns on, killed the doctors who were doing this. This is so wrong. How can you kill a child? I'll show you and kill you. And it's like, how does that even compute in your mind that is okay? Like, I don't understand the psyche of people that says, you know what, in order to combat this problem, I have to be so much worse than the problem. If I deem you evil, well then the evil level that I go to is not the same because I'm doing it on the side of righteousness. And I can't even compute. It's like logic doesn't even come into play. And unfortunately, we have this problem in this country. And I can say that because I have actually been to other countries in the world, many. And the American people, we are something else. Like, we are something else. It just doesn't make any sense how we go out of our way to vote, to work, to kill, love, and things go against what is in our best interest. It is mind-boggling. And this show, along with The Boys, but this show, this particular episode speaks to that like nothing else I've ever seen. Like, I'm sorry, I get off my soapbox now because this blows my mind.
There's hey here, I salute that. Go there's a lot to unravel and unpeel with that, but you are right regarding, you know, the art taking a stand to make a message with The Boys and what you're seeing with Invincible. Accountability, you know, one-upping somebody, trying to get your lick back. Those are some interesting things and topics that these shows kind of like bring up. There's one in here that I wanted to address as well, and that is the for me, it's talking about forgiveness and what it takes to forgive, be it the person that's done the wrongdoing or the person that's received the wrongdoing. I was curious what your thoughts are on that, because there's a conversation that Mark has with Oliver, and Oliver is confused because he sees his father as, you know, this man that loves him, sung to him while he flew around the palace. He knows that his father has saved other human beings, but he made a choice, an egregious choice. And he doesn't understand how his father can be not forgiven at all. Like, even though he made this bad choice, he's battling with that. And I think Mark is kind of battling with it too, because he is, you know, in many ways accountable for the fight, whether directly or indirectly. And then we also get a chance to see what's his name, Paul, isn't not Paul, but oh my gosh,
Scott, the bad guy.
Yeah, the bad guy. I'm sorry, I can't think of his name. Look up to me. Yeah, Scott. And how he kind of deals Powerplex, and kind of how he deals with, you know, will I destroy myself in order to? I'd rather destroy myself than to forgive. You know, his wife kind of doing the same thing. And I wanted you, because you brought up some really good, interesting points regarding how our American culture is perceived in this art. But I wanted your opinion regarding the concept of forgiveness, as how I thought it was portrayed in this episode.
Listen, look at you putting a battery in my back. You know, I see what you did there. You're just like, all right, hey, bro, charge you up, go Rekkai. Like through this whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually when these are playing, I'm watching, I'm listening, I'm internalizing and thinking of, how does this affect me? Like, what would my media therapy deep dive be?
Okay.
And right now, I don't even know what direction to take, because you brought up a very good point. I happen to be a Christian minister. I'm not a pastor. I don't have a church. Not trying to get one. I'm not trying to lead my people to the promised land, and not, you know, I don't need you to pass the collection plate, none of that. But I do believe in a good book. And I have some, you know, my own views and things and my own studies or whatever, but I'm not trying to influence you. But I do want people to do their own reading, do their own research, whatever, and figure out what way to best lead your life. And I think that if part of the problem is religion in this country, I don't know about the rest of the world, but in this country it is, because we have too many charlatans and false prophets that lead people down this path. You know, Jesus was all about forgiveness. He is actually on the cross telling people, you know what I'm saying, there's a murderer and a thief up there. You know, if you repent, forgive, you know, he told them, you know, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. We have a problem with that in this country. One is because this country as a whole, as an entity, as an organization, ain't forgave shit. That's why there's still a problem with race relations in this country. We ain't forgave nothing. You know, they be quick to tell black people, hey, y'all need to let that go. Slavery was how long ago? Y'all still, every time y'all bring up the race card. Yeah, because y'all just did some bullshit like it's still 1963 around this piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot tell me I need to forgive, I need to forget it, when you go out of your way to not forgive and not forget, but tell her, you know, y'all need to forgive and forget. Don't keep bringing up my flaws. We can't sit down and have an equitable conversation. I mean, because hell, these days, hell, you don't even talk about the D, the E, or the I. And how can you not in a country that is as diverse as America? America sold itself to all the other countries of the world as the melting pot of the world. But now we like, ooh, we got too many ingredients. Listen, get all that other shit. We just want plain white rice in here. Get all the rest of the other flavor and shit that makes this taste so damn good and be so. No. We want to get back to that gruel, that bullshit. It's not even at the bottom of the pot for real. Because them natural ingredients that was already here, we like, we don't acknowledge those. The first ones was the white rice we put on top of that shit. We tried to drown that shit and kill that shit out. It's just, there are too many people in this country in particular that forgiveness is just a word. It's not even a real thing. You can't teach people forgiveness. You can't talk about forgiveness when you don't have forgiveness in your heart. Because forgiveness is not easy. The one thing that you tell people is forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for you. Mark is dealing with all this because, hell, he still hasn't even forgiven himself. It wasn't until this episode that he could kind of even see. Because he did what Scott was doing. Them battles he had with Cecil at the beginning of this, and his hypocritical self about Darkwing and D.A. Sinclair, he was Scott. There were all sorts of people in the comments that came for me. I read that shit. I seen what y'all said. It was in self-defense because you were so quick to put this framing on it. It wasn't self-defense. That doesn't matter to the 2,300 some odd people that he killed fighting his father, does it? Because all them people had families and they hurt and they're like this dude, Scott. But if you can't see your way past your hurt, even if you listen to Mark, it's like, I was trying to stop my father. He wanted to take over the damn earth. People, and people be quick to be like, well, is your father? You probably knew it all along. Hell, you was probably in on it with him. How could you not know your father wanted to take over the earth? I ain't know. I fought him to defend the earth. And so this dude trying to kill him. They were trying to tell him at work, you do know when the Viltrumites and other people come to attack, he's the only one who's on our side. Doesn't matter. He needs to see justice. He killed my sister. That's how we operate. I don't give a shit about what's right. I don't care about helping other people until it personally affects me. And then that's the only thing that matters, because now you've affected me. When I had the opportunity to do what was right or to be on the side of right, didn't care until it affected me. All these people, it's laughable now. Because here now, after the election, we're in FAFO season. Y'all gonna fool around, the other word, and find out today. Yes. That's my president, yay. Wait, you eliminating all the jobs, you firing everybody here, but why? I voted for you and I did this and I told you I was gonna do. And even when I told you that I was lying, y'all ain't believe I was lying. I told you I was lying. Give a shit. And now it's like, oh, what are we gonna do? Listen, y'all gonna fool around and find out. And that's what it is. Like this, here's the thing. I honestly, I don't know, and I'm gonna stop talking because I feel like I could talk about this for a minute. And I don't know if I'm gonna talk about this in a deep dive. It's just, how do you teach people the proper way to forgive? Not your way. How do you come across to people that they need to forgive? Not forget, but forgive. Because all Scott did was become a bigger part of the damn problem. Nothing he did was a solution. And it doesn't seem like in this country, we're really all that concerned with finding solutions to problems. All we do is create new problems and let the solution be somebody else's damn problem.
Well, there you go. There is some interesting things for us to chop up. digest. I'm curious what everybody's going to say in the comments. What did you pull from this episode? Was there something else? Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong. The fun one is definitely what did we miss, and just how we're feeling about the series as a whole. I think Rekkai brought up some interesting points regarding, art reflecting life. And are any of these points that we've been addressing, how accurate are they regarding the reflection of life here? And do you want that in your anime, in your manga, in your TV and movies? I think it can be an interesting conversation. If you've been enjoying the way me and Rekkai have chopped it up, and you want a deeper understanding of what's going on in the mind of Rekkai, you need to head over to his YouTube channel, hit that subscription button, head over to his Patreon, drop a couple of dollars over there, and be like, "Hey, brother, I like you. I want to see more of this." Rekkai, tell the people how they get in contact with you.
Absolutely. I know if you're not new here, you've heard me say it before. I am not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist. And I just say things that come to my mind, come to my heart, based on how I feel. And sometimes that can be dangerous because people actually go off of what they feel. And I'm just trying to train to use a little bit of emotional intelligence when I watch these things. I do understand this is a fictional TV show. So in case you weren't wondering, this is not real life. However, it can apply to your real life. And that is the things that I like to pull out when I do the media therapy deep dives. How can I learn from what we just watched in order to make myself a better person and share a little bit of that insight with you? Come see me at patreon.com or youtube.com. You'll get a little bit later, but patreon.com/Newt from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. If I said it too fast, it's in the description. Whenever I watch anything, I try to use this always. But even more importantly, and you saw from this episode, what's really needed is to use this right here. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Hey, and thank you all for hanging out with us. And we're going to catch you in the next episode. All right, y'all. Take it easy.